friend is just learning English. Love you too. Good night. Good night. Rest in peace. Please don't say that to anybody.
Rest in peace. I just understood immediately what the Italian friend was trying to say, so it didn't even register to me that he said RIP, man.
Hi YouTube, welcome back in hell. My name is Cypress, and if you didn't know yet, I stream live on Twitch. So if you would like to hang out with me or see me play any games, please go to twitch.tv/VTuberCypress, and I hope to see you there next time. Today, we'll be watching another memes video by Vasco. This is Europe memes. If you didn't know yet, even though there have been a lot of times that you could see Dutch words on my screen, and I've said it a few times, maybe you've missed that, but I am Dutch. I was born and raised here, and I've lived here my whole life, so I'm hoping that there will be some Dutch memes in there as well.
Wow, The Simpsons predicted Europe.
What the fuck? Okay then.
Europe, but without the cringe.
Are you calling us all cringe? You're cringe!
Oh god. When was colored TV invented? 1953. Europe in 1952.
Because of this. Okay.
Europe is so hot right now. Even the meteorologists are calling it hell. First time.
Oh, it's Africa.
Holy site, Japan. Holy site, Middle East. Holy site, Europe. He's in awe at God's presence in all things. In Europe, Bigfoot is called Big Meter.
Wait a moment. For a second, I thought this was serious, but it's a joke about the measurements. God damn it. You actually got me.
Hey, hold on,
Yeehaw units.
Europe now. You Americans and your guns. We Europeans are too civilized for that. At least we don't have shootings.
Yeah, but you do have stabbings. I don't know if that's more civilized, but okay.
Europe for literally the past 500 years.
Oh, that too.
Oi, mate. Hello.
That too, yes. Tomato Europe.
Tomato Europe versus potato Europe.
Oh. I guess I can see that.
If Chile invaded Europe, first stage, the final stage.
You're like only invading the edges?
Speed cameras anywhere else. Speed cameras in East.
They're even, if you know what this is, they're just really brought up really well, right? They have manners. They see the camera, they say hi. Very, very polite.
Plague is raging in Europe. Newton. Ha, colors. Apologize for oppressing people. Deny oppressing people. Write songs about oppressing people. Become poorer than the people you oppressed, so nobody cares. How French see France. How other countries see France.
We weep again. God damn it. I see you as more than that, friends. I see you as more than that. No worries.
With a little white flag. Yes, French Excalibur vanishes from rock it had been stuck in for the past 1300 years as police launch investigation. Alright, which one of you dogs is now king of France?
There was a French Excalibur. I didn't even know about that. Who now is the king of France?
The British Empire was so evil. Spain, you Spaniards can't talk. We were the second largest country in Europe. Austria-Hungary till 1918. Austria now. Please don't confuse us with Australia.
That's the only thing that happens to Austria now. Oh, poor Austria. Wait, is that for real?
In Finland, reindeer
I don't know, maybe it's not. I mean, probably not, because why are their eyes glowing too?
antlers are painted for safety. Imagine seeing this and having no idea.
Please tell me that this is true. I really want it to be true. I really, 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 really want it to be true. Imagine seeing this and having no idea. I would think God has descended, honestly.
Richest South European man. Poorest Scandinavian man. Worst South European food. Best Scandinavian food.
Is it just a potato?
Europeans struggling against horseback archers for a millennia. Also Europeans when they discover people across the ocean who'd had never seen a horse. You Indians want to buy a horse? Having $30 in Western Europe. Having $30 in Eastern Europe. Countries that are the loudest and quietest in Europe.
Excuse me. Damn, we're loud. I'm loud. I'm not that loud.
How Americans see Europe. It's too far away. We can't.
Thank you for the obvious.
What pedestrians look like across Europe.
I'm assuming we're talking about on the boards, right? The signs on the board. But why is this one just standing still? That's like the logo that you see when you go to the toilet.
Mickey surveys the construction of Euro Disney in 1989. Today Europe, tomorrow today.
Oh my god, I would love a world domination by Mickey Mouse.
Tomorrow, the world. Business at the top, party at the bottom.
Sorry. Oh, in style.
You could dump 10,000 Europeans on Antarctica, and in 100 years, people would seek asylum there. Basically Australia. Actually, an excellent point, yeah. Basically Australia. They were digging a metro in Naples and accidentally found 3 Roman ships.
Ooh, that's
Italians
so cool.
will find any excuse to take a break from manual labor. Norwegian colonial empire. It's something. In an egregious offense. Canada battles Norway for tallest mustache.
What the fuck is this kind of battle? Canada versus Norway for the tallest moose statue. I love this.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Roman people normally. Roman people when missy.
When what?
What is Missy? Is it like a festival or like a holiday?
A moment in time snapshot of planes in the air over Europe. But let's worry about cow farm. Americans and Europeans complaining about gross foods. Nordics. Oh, what about Polish? They put everything in jelly.
They do?
This is why it was a mistake to replace all the old 70s metal plastic playgrounds with safety plastic. Iron. You need iron or else.
Wait, what? This is why it was a mistake to replace all the old 70s metal playgrounds with a safety plastic. What do you mean? You would burn your butt on the metal ones. I'm so confused about this meme, not gonna lie. I just know the metal ones burnt your butt.
The prison cells in Denmark are nicer than my first 2 apartment.
That is true. That is true. I have seen some documentaries and they look like they have a good time there.
This is Russian vodka made out of potato. This is Scottish whiskey made out of wheat. This is American whiskey made out of corn. And this is palinka made out of the most delicious fruits.
I would love to try palinka then.
Take our beers. If you drop a wallet to the ground, who's gonna reach it first? Obviously the Romanian.
I wanted to say me. I guess I'm Romanian now.
Being full of Greeks. Greece. Trojan horse.
Trojan horse. That's so stupid. Oh my god.
Bosnia haven't coast. Great English, mate. Sorry for my English. It's my 5th language, and it's a very stupid.
Yeah. Sometimes you see like people whose native language is English like shit on someone else for not being able to form a sentence correctly. Like this person, their 5th fucking language, and then the person who said it can only speak English. Like, hello.
The woods in Europe. The woods in North America.
Wait, why are we looking like that for the woods in North America?
Who would win? Proof of global warming, it's cold in Europe. How I see Europe as an American.
Never been to the moon, 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 never been to the moon. Is that the only thing that counts?
Never been to the moon, never been to the moon, never been to the moon.
Oh, I love that he was doing the same thing as me.
America has also never been to the moon. This is because it's a country with over 9.8 million square kilometers of land and is unable to lift itself from Earth's gravity.
Exactly, tell him how it is.
Americans are so uncivilized and violent. Also Europe, whenever someone scores a goal in...
Honestly, yes. I get baffled every single time that I see on the news that people were getting like this over fucking soccer or football, whatever you want to call it.
No, football. They purposely did that.
Yeah, it's football here too, but you know what? I have just accepted that some people say soccer and some people say football.
Too, I can tell. Americans. I am traveling to Europe.
Well, just the UK, France, and Italy.
Plastic water from California. Such a waste. Heavy metal water shipped on overboats from Europe. Yes!
Liquid death. I've never had that.
Europe freaking out because of Russia increasing its natural gas prices. France with its 56 nuclear power plants.
Oh.
When you were so neutral that another country had to mention you in the anthem. Thanks, bro.
Wait, really?
Poland looks awfully like Fortnite.
You're onto something there.
Nordic Europe, Southern Europe, Western Europe, Eastern Europe.
Well, that's easy. You're just picking whatever fits the narrative that you want to sketch.
A French postcard with the tallest, shortest, and fattest men of Europe playing a game of cards.
What the fuck is this picture? Why? Wait, how did they know that they were the shortest, fattest, and the tallest, especially in 1913?
Americans watching Europeans get arrested for social media posts. Laughs and 600 million firearms. What makes you proud to be European?
Eggs?
Me. Eggs?
But wait, why eggs?
Choose your genetics. Asian. Never need deodorant. European. No lactose intolerance.
Well, that ain't true, because honestly, the only people that I know with lactose intolerance are literally people that are Europeans genetically, so that's kind of funny.
Americans hating on Europeans. Europeans hating on Americans.
We just all hate each other, man. We just hate anyone but ourselves.
Europeans, when they see the word soccer. Europeans.
Not me, though. Like, I feel like at this point, I'm like, it's so pointless. They just call it soccer. We call it football. We all know what we mean, so what's the point of getting mad about it? Just accept it. We're not the same.
Normally, Americans, I can't stand them. Europeans, when they play GTA 6 for the first time. Now I am become Florida man, the consumer aroma of meth. Americans cooking. Add a cup of flour. I don't know, it says add a cup of flour. Should I pack it a little or not at all? Europeans cooking. Add 120 grams of flour. They measure it in eagle. America has no culture. Do you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What do they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris? I don't know. What do they call it?
And you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
Oh man, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
Oh my god! That's so stupid.
What do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
What do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Okay. It's always about a fucking metric system.
European breakfast. Russian breakfast.
Excuse me, what was the Russian one?
Here in Ireland, Reds gather in a conference.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Pack your bags, boys. We're going to Germany. They're doing what at McDonald's?
We're suchen dich. Oh, they're searching for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just translating it. But I guess if you don't know what it means, it sounds like we're sucking. Okay.
In Netherlands,
Got it.
they have a tradition called dropping, where they leave their children in the woods at night and they have to find their way back home.
Wait, that's true. That's actually true. And I remember in elementary school, I was waiting for this moment. Actually, we were all waiting for this moment. So in the Netherlands, it's like a tradition when you're in 6th grade. So the last grade in elementary school. You go to camp with all of the 6th graders. It's like
The thing is like what you've been waiting for your entire elementary school life, okay? So the time is finally there. You go to camp with all of your classmates. It's all fun. And then one night you get put in groups and you're put in groups and they drop you off in a random place in the woods and you have to find your way back to the camp. That is actually true. I don't really remember because it's been a while. It's been a while, but I think were we even really alone? I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember the details of when I did it because my memory is just really shitty. But it's not as bad at all as how it sounds right now. Like literally, we want this, we like this, we love this, okay?
Oh, I feel like a lot of people were caught trying to ditch their children and they has the ugliest people. No way they're saying English.
Excuse me, which country has the least attractive people according to Europe? England, 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 England. Oh, and then the UK. Of course, England has to say another country, of course. But no, but honestly, England, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Like everyone just thinks that the people in England are ugly. I don't know where this stereotype came from.
I don't believe this. Fun fact, 1/3 of the population of Switzerland lives within 5 kilometers of the main train line crossing the country. People in Slovakia, Austria and Hungary can sit together and eat at the same table without leaving their countries.
Yeah, because of the borders. That's pretty cool.
How have you won 2 world wars? Italy. The secret ingredient is betrayal. The way black metal bands writing songs about hate and hell and death when their houses look like this.
I love this, man. I love this. Maybe, I don't know. You gotta have a balance. Your house, your life looks so blissful, relaxing, pretty. You need to balance that out.
In the most pretty place ever. Sleep, you black-eyed pig. Fall into a deep pit of full ghosts. How is that a lullaby?
Sleep, you black-eyed pig. Okay, he'll sleep. Jesus.
Icelandic children from the 19th century. Written and spoken. English looks like this. French looks like this. German looks like this. German sounds so aggressive. Italian.
It does not sound aggressive. I don't know why people keep saying that.
How I sleep at night with my European superiority complex. Spanish people after working for 15 consecutive minutes.
Same.
Where are we? In Eastern Europe. 1 week later. Romania did war crimes? Yeah, they did in World War II. Nice.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
I want to swim. Croatia? No. Greece and Italy are the only 2 countries where people are poorer than they were 20 years ago. I care about you. See you in the summer. Hey everyone, let's talk about how syphilis didn't appear in Europe till after Christopher Columbus came back from America, but didn't exist in people from the Americas either until then. Let's talk about how the only animal syphilis was found in before then. Llamas. I'm not kidding.
Christopher Columbus? Do you explain? Do you have an explanation for this?
We need to talk about this. Are you implying what I think you are?
I need to talk about this. I need an explanation.
Europe is a real hellhole. No alcohol in public spaces. Just pay the fine, dude. You're allowed to drink alcohol in public spaces.
Just pay the fine. Oh, yeah, sure. Everyone just has 100 euros laying around.
This is if you pay a fine. When you promised your girl a tour of Europe, but your wallet says you can't afford plane tickets. Foul-smelling pee-pee plant blossoms in Europe. Only third time in history.
Wait, excuse me. Foul-smelling what plant? What's being censored? I'm confused.
The what? I don't want to smell that plant. I can understand why it's got that name.
I don't understand what the name is.
Popular video games across Europe, the saviors of Europe. In Europe, until the 17th century, teenage boys were routinely done the deed by their nannies for a good night's sleep. I'm not
What?
saying I wish I was born in the 17th century, but it wouldn't be so bad.
Oh my god. Was this really? Okay. I mean, the 17th century. That's a long time ago.
What car do you have? Red with a horse. It's a Ferrari?
It's literally red with a horse in
I mean,
it.
a horse is inside my car at all times. Girl friendship. Jessica hasn't texted me in a month. Forget her, boys. We had an alliance in 1386. I expect you to join the Great War. I got you. What Germans come up with in their minds would frighten any normal person.
This. Oh, there's this other thing in Germany that scares me. Or like not scares me, but it doesn't look appetizing to me. It's like when they have, what is that, mince? Raw meat? And then they need it to look like a hedgehog. And then they put like onions on it to make the spikes that the hedgehog has. And I just really think it looks unappetizing like that because they tried to make it look like a hedgehog. I'm sorry if you're German. It probably tastes nice. I just don't like to look at a raw hedgehog.
As a Dutch child, I was exposed to extreme amounts of drug smoke, but thanks to being fed large amounts of herring, my brain formed a protective layer which has kept my IQ intact.
Fun fact, I was scared to eat this. Even though I'm Dutch, like my nationality is Dutch, I am not ethnically Dutch. So this is like not quote unquote my cuisine, if you know what I mean. Like at home, we don't eat stuff like this. So anyway, but this is like a Dutch thing. And I was always scared to try eating herring. So I only tried it like a couple of years back actually. And it's actually pretty good. So if you're like me and you're scared, just try it. It's not bad at all.
Someone in the Netherlands has a sense of humor. How to be a crappy neighbor. Lesson 1. Have a French nuclear power plant right on the border to Belgium.
Oh, wow.
Luxembourg in times of peace. No war. Luxembourg when a war starts.
Now war?
A war. The Norwegian government hires Sherpas from Nepal to build mountain pathways. They pay them so well that one summer of work in Norway equals more than 10 years of earnings in Nepal.
Wait, no, that's great.
Icelandic hotel installs button that will wake you up if there are northern lights in the sky.
Oh my god, I love that. Like, I think last month or 2 months ago, you can see the northern lights in the Netherlands. And I didn't know. I only figured that out like when you couldn't see them anymore because I wasn't looking on social media when it happened. And I was so sad.
I was home for Christmas and my parents cooked a beef tenderloin. I said, man, Budapest is going to love this. They asked who Budapest was. I said, I named my stomach Budapest
What?
because it's the capital of Hungary. That's when they stopped calling me son, Georgia.
I don't know why. I would be so proud if you were my son if you said that.
That's a state, not a country. Its capital is Atlanta, bro. Turkey? That's a bird, not a country. Its origin is America, bro. Hungary? No, I just stayed. Katie's Islands, only female.
Oh, sorry, what? Ireland's only female? I am pretty sure she's not the only one, but wait, what? What is she actually?
Japan toilets versus the Romanian.
Oh, I mean, at least there's a hole.
If there is ever another war in Europe, it will come out of some damned silly thing in the Balkans. Serbs in 1914, 1992. Life doesn't get easier. You just get Albanian. USA. France, help me. Can't, I'm broke. It's against the British. France. My stupidity and my intelligence are not mutually exclusive. I can finish a 10-page paper in 3 hours. But I also thought Portugal was in Europe for a good portion of my adult.
You thought Portugal was in Europe for a good portion of my adult life. What are you thinking now about it then?
life. Wait.
Yeah, exactly. Wait. Do you even know what you're saying?
Country cursed or blessed by its geographical position in Europe. Next question, please. Friend 1. I just bought my first house. Friend 2. Just booked a flight to Europe for a week. Me. I have $3. Forests in Europe. Forests in North America.
I don't like that.
Ibuprofen and sink water is the midnight version of coffee and cigarette. I'm starting to think some of you guys might not be.
Yeah, no, that's really not it. Maybe get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Okay. Please respect European cultural dishes. Someone tried to scam my grandpa by pretending to be me, saying, "Hey grandpa, it's your grandson. I'm stranded in Europe and I need you to wire me $5,000. And my grandpa was just like, "Robert would never be in Europe." Europeans be like, "Sliced bread? No. We want a loaf, a proper loaf, of course." Watch movie based in Europe. Everyone is living in crowded apartments like cockroaches. Do single detached houses exist in Europe? Yes.
I mean, yes, they do exist.
Or is it just sadness all the time? They do exist.
They do exist, but there's also sadness.
Europe in all these times throughout history. Swords out, it's time for a crusade. Being bilingual in America, being bilingual in Europe.
True, true. I know so many people that can speak more, like at least 3 languages, and here I am, only being able to speak Dutch and English. I need to step up my game.
Napoleon was an idiot. Here's how I would have defeated the coalition and conquered Europe. Portuguese history outside of Europe versus in Europe. I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I become invisible to the eyes. While peanut allergies are a common high-risk allergy in the United States, Central Europe deals with celery issues.
Oh, they do?
Celery is such a danger to individuals that the EU had to enact labeling laws for products containing celery.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
Derived ingredients. Is this to flex on the entire Western world? I've never seen anyone do that. Washes it down with a glass of milk to flex on everyone that's left. One of the key drivers of Sicily's economic recovery is in its strong export sector, particularly in salami trees. The island is the second largest salami orchard growing province in Europe, behind Tuscany, accounting for around 10% of Sicily's GDP. 70% of France's energy coming from nuclear energy. Germany reverting back to using coal and shutting down nuclear power plants. Wendy's trying to establish itself in Europe for the past 30 years. Wendy's Amsterdam snack store.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why Wendy's... I mean, like, why Wendy's cannot be Wendy's if they would come here.
Napoleon returning from exile, all of Europe. 300-pound ancient Greek rock, carved with Bybon son of Fola, could lift this over his head. You're winning, son. Maybe I should start carving into rocks. Jonathan lifted this with one hand, and I should write it in ancient Greek. They'll never know. Oh, I could write a prophecy, actually. A dinner in a Hungarian hospital. This is
Is that in the hospital? Okay, that's really sad.
the type of food they give you after having...
What? Really? I mean, it could have been worse. You could have gotten no food, so I guess I'll take it.
So, the Blue Dragon River in Portugal is
That is so pretty.
seen from space. How did they know to name it that before we had
That is a good question. How did they know?
space? The Egyptians went to space. Call me crazy, call me a madman. The pyramid was the hub for spatial technology back in the day. A cute study abroad from my history teacher. So his friend goes to Germany to study abroad for 3 months, right? And she studied German in school, but she certainly isn't fluent. And she never put a ton of effort into it, just a normal amount. And when she gets to Germany, her host family doesn't speak English at all, not a word. 2 adults and 4 children, and none of them are speaking English. It's absolute hell to get by. She's constantly gesturing and enunciating and having to speak perfect German. They weren't very good at understanding her unless it was perfect.
Why did the hosts even look at someone from abroad?
And it's 3 tiring months of non-stop German action.
Oh my
and on the
God.
last day, they're sitting at the dinner table and the father turns to her and says, in a wonderfully fluent English, "So, I'd say your German's improved quite a bit since you got it."
Okay, never mind. Never mind. That is genius. I did it on purpose to help her with her German. Wait, no. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. That's very nice of them.
What a horrible prank. It worked though. That's a story I'll never forget.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it.
If it happens to you.
I mean, that makes more sense because I was like, why would you hire someone from abroad and you cannot even speak English? That's really weird. And you have 2 daughters. Aren't you scared that something will go wrong because of miscommunication?
Glad my room is to the left. For some reason, the right of this hotel floor doesn't sound peaceful. Has kitchen for $100,000. Has 50-year-old kitchen. Uses it to unfreeze pizza and burgers. Can cook hundreds of super delicious meals.
True, it's not about how much you spend on it. It's what do you do with it?
Friend is just learning English. Love you too. Good night. Good night. Rest in peace. Please don't say that to anybody.
Rest in peace. I just understood immediately what the Italian friend was trying to say, so it didn't even register to me. Then he said R.I.P. man. This also reminds me, like, at the end of my streams, I like to say, if I don't see you guys again, like, just implying, like, I don't know, maybe it's your last time that you're watching Twitch or just watching me in general, right? I generally just want to wish people a good life. So I'm like, if I don't see you again for some reason, have a good life. And people are like, oh, Sai, you want us to die? And I'm like, no, I just genuinely want you to have a good life. I'd like whatever you have left of life, I want it to be good and happy. I don't mean that you're gonna die, but I don't know if I'm gonna see you ever again.
There is a boulder in Finland that has been balanced on top of a rock surface since before human civilization even existed. Or do you have a photo of this before human civilization was, existing? Germany, UK, Belgium, Netherlands, producing the best electronic music in Europe. I think UK has the best music in history, hands down. Growing up in Bulgaria, my parents used to tell me that if I don't finish my plate, the gypsy kid would be stronger than me in a fight. I find this inspiring.
What? What's wrong with the gypsy kid being stronger?
A tourist noticed a 1700-year-old Roman sarcophagus that was being used as a table at a beach bar in Varna, Bulgaria. Imagine they opened it and found a
It was used as a beach bar?
body, like a fresh
Oh
body.
my
Ooh,
God.
that should be kind of an interesting movie plot.
Wait, I'm so confused. The people that use it as a beach bar, they never thought like, hey, you can open this? Did they never look inside of it? It never occurred to them to like, that's a lid that they can open?
Finally, after years of brutal conflict, the Persians have been kicked out of Greece. Now, the fate of the entire Greek world is truly in its own hands. Hold on, did you say Persia is gone? Yep, Europe. Ha ha ha, I sucked your blood. You will now be itchy for a little while. No! Africa, you now have malaria. Okay. The one
I'm just okay.
disease I was really scared of was Ebola, and on the news they were making it seem like everyone was gonna die. That's so messed up. That really scared me as a kid. Beans wrapped in toasted flour. Yes! Beans on top of toasted flour? Well, actually, I've never had beans wrapped into... That looks disgusting. I liked baked beans on toast. Gotta have butter as well, salt, pepper, and cheese. So good. Try it. This European went viral after posting a Screw the American Dream video, working 60-hour weeks so your boss can buy a yacht. To understand the European mindset, you must consider that 20 generations ago, an entire new world opened up for the taking, and everyone still in Europe is descended from 20 generations of people who shrugged and said, nah.
No, not for me. Hi! If you like the video, please make sure that you like it and subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell if you want to see more of it. I also go live on Twitch and on this YouTube channel, so come join us sometimes. Bye!